All right, what's going on, y'all? We are here with the predictions. Been delaying these. Should have been got on these, man. But we here today. We have the playoffs, wild card, some good matchups in my opinion. I definitely say some really good matchups, competitive games to look forward to. Kansas City and Green Bay both sitting with their first round byes. It's kind of weird knowing that, because at first it was the first and second seed both got first round byes, and it's a little weird now. And with the league being so competitive this year, and I think it's going to be competitive like this at least for the next 3 years, I say, because the older quarterbacks like A-Rod, Tom Brady, Phillip Rivers, Matt Stafford, Drew Brees, even though I think Drew is probably going to be the first one to go. That'd probably be it for like the older quarterbacks. But they still have a decent amount of old quarterbacks still in the league and still playing at a high level, like of the highest, you know what I mean? I think if Matt Stafford was on the right team, he could take a team to the playoffs, right organization, right situation, right team. I think he can do it. He's a talented quarterback. And then you have the guys in the middle, like Derek Carr, Russell Wilson, I say Cam, Ryan Tannehill, and you got the guy that's younger than them, Baker Mayfield, Pat Mahomes, Josh Allen, Deshaun Watson, Lamar Jackson, and you got the guys that's younger than them, Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert, Tua, and this is just another good crop of young guys coming in. So it's the league, I think at least for the next 3 years, it's going to be super, super competitive. Like everything is going to be real tight because, like Kansas City, I feel like they have the best odds to repeat, but Buffalo looking like a threat, you know what I mean? But let's jump into this. Delaying it. For the wild card games, we're going to start with Indianapolis and Buffalo. I'd have to say in this one I would pick Buffalo to win. So if we talk about defense, Colts are in the top 10 when it comes to defense. Bills are a little further down, but I think we know that the Bills have a nice defense. I think that's known. You can argue that the Colts is better. You can definitely argue that. Personnel wise, offense. So we'll say the Colts strength. Wow, Colts are up there. The Bills are the number 2 offense. Colts, but they about like right outside the top 10, if not in the top 10. The Bills' strength is the passing game. And let me see how they're looking at running. Ooh, not so. They're not really up there running. Their running game is effective, but it's not. At least when I'm watching in games, it's not. But according to stats, it's not all that. Same thing with the Colts. Colts actually up there. They up there. They with the top, top teams in the league for the most part for running. So what would make sense for me is, let's see, if the Colts have a really good rushing defense, average rush yards a game, Colts are number 2 in rush defense. So it's like that kind of offsets a little bit. Colts have a really good run defense, and the Bills don't have that good of a run offense. So either the Bills' run game would be non-existent, but like I said, like when I watch the Bills, their run game works when they need it to. Like it's not we need to run the ball all day. It's just that it works when we need it to. And I think they have a really good run game. But either the run game, the Colts are going to wipe the run game away, or the Bills just won't rely on the run. Now the pass defense for the Colts, because the Bills are number 2 in pass offense. Pass defense for the Colts, kind of towards the bottom of the league, towards the bottom. It's like, it's below average. They have a below average. So that's pretty much what I say Buffalo's gonna Buffalo gonna use what they normally do, which is passing the ball. So Colts have a good run defense. Bills don't run the ball that much. Colts have a below average pass defense. Bills throw the ball a lot. So that's in the Bills' favor a little bit. Now, all right, I'll see what the Colts do best on offense. They're up there for run game. They're pretty up there for run game. About top 10, maybe outside of it. And for passing, about top 10, a little bit outside of it. So offensively, they're very balanced. Very balanced. Now, if we check the defense for the Bills have a good pass D. It's about the same. It's above average. It's probably was just about like top 15 maybe. And then the Bills run defense, it's a little lower. It's about average. So I feel like the Colts matchup for the Bills defense is going to be nice, but the Bills offense is a better matchup against the Colts defense. I know this doesn't tell all of the story. I really don't. I mean, I really do. I understand that. This is just something to give y'all to look at and add to the conversation. And regardless if I saw this or not, I was gonna pick the Bills, and that would be my pick, which is the Buffalo Bills. I would say the recipe for the Colts: just take advantage of the run game. Run the ball. Jonathan Taylor is very hot right now, bro. Very hot. So that you might have to do that. Just take advantage of the run game. Their offense, in terms of ranking, in terms of stats, is better than the Bills defense. But it goes the same way with the Bills offense and the Colts defense and the Bills is much better. So it's gonna be a good one for sure. It's gonna be this is probably gonna be one of the most competitive games. But I'd have to pick the Bills. Colts probably, run the ball, make less mistakes. Oh, as soon as I said make less mistakes, I checked. Colts have the number 2 turnover differential. Bills in the top 10. Let's see, interceptions. Colts, so as long as the Colts don't turn over the ball, longest Colts don't turn over the ball, they have a shot. So we had interceptions. They're tied for 15 interceptions on the year. Takeaways in total, they're right there with each other as well. So it's gonna be a good game, bro. Total giveaways. See, and that's the thing. They number 3 in giveaways. The Colts are number 3 in giveaways. Oh, wait. Oh, this is less. Oh, this is the least amount of giveaways. Also, they don't turn the ball over that much. Oh my gosh. Colts got a shot, bro. Colts got a shot. I say they have to just control the game. They got to control the pace of the game. It's going to be hard because the Bills can score fast, bro. So while you're trying to maintain pace, it's almost like the Chiefs in a sense. You're trying to maintain pace and you're trying to control the game, but they're scoring so quickly, you can't really do that, And scoring at a high rate, they're moving the ball very quickly. It's hard for you to control it. Now, if both teams are going at an even pace, I can't even say that, man. That's why I say, of course, run the ball. Stout defense, man. Run the ball, stout defense. Get what you can in the pass game. And the thing is, I like the receivers of the Bills better than I like the receivers of the Colts. Colts got some, they got some nice receivers, but for the most part, they pretty young. Ty is nice, but I take Stephon Diggs over him, So I see the Bills offense being way more of a threat. But like I said, man, I'm gonna roll with the Bills on this one. That's gonna be my pick for this matchup. All right, so next we have Cleveland versus Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh had a lot of players out. I feel like pretty much we know Cleveland loves to run the ball. We know that. See, Steelers inactives week 17. I want to see all the players that actually missed that game. And I know some of y'all said that the Browns players missed the game as well, but let me see. Roethlisberger, Terrell Edmonds, Marquise Pouncey, TJ Watt, and Cameron Hayward. Let me see. Browns inactives week 17. Tedrick Thompson, Nick Harris, Blake. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Cleveland list doesn't match up to Pittsburgh, and Cleveland had a close game with them. Cleveland, runs the ball very, very well. Play action, that's part of their game. I have to choose. Y'all could bash me in the comment section, do what y'all want, bro. But if I have to choose, I'm gonna pick the Steelers in this one. It's gonna be a tough game. Oh, You know what? I remember this as well. Cleveland has a lot more players actually inactive this week. Browns inactives wild card. Cleveland's. I think I heard it on the radio. I think this is today. It says Browns approved to practice for the first time all week ahead of wild card game. They'll be at least be able to take the practice field once this week after it appeared they might be forced to play Sunday without any time to prepare in person as a group. Cleveland will be without a number of starters as well, with Ronnie Harrison become the latest to test positive. That's tough, man. I think from what I remember, it was players and coaches. So I'm gonna have to pick the Steelers in this one, man. I'm gonna pick the Steelers in this one. All right, we got Baltimore versus Tennessee. We got the rematch pretty much from last year. I said this before, and I feel like that this Baltimore team is better than they were last year. I just felt like the reason why they lost so many games is because the game plan around Lamar was much easier this year because teams had so much film on him from last year. So much film. So they still had a winning record. They're going to have to do a lot of adjusting next year, but we'll see what happens. Tennessee, I think they're a good team, but I don't think they are as good as they were last year. Offensively, yeah, you could say they are. Defensively, I just don't know about that. I think last year they were better defensively. Titans have one of the best turnover differentials. Actually, I think they have the best. They got the best turnover differential. I feel like they can definitely control the pace of the game, because that's what they're gonna have to do: slow it down, make the Ravens think more. Just stay in control. Let's see. Interceptions, they have 15 on the year. Total takeaways 23, and the Ravens have 22. Bruh, Titans got a shot. I'll tell you right now, my pick would be the Ravens, but Titans definitely have a shot. Offensive stats. All right, when it comes to passing yards, Ravens are dead last. Wow, but Titans are at the bottom as well. Titans are below average when it comes to passing. But we kind of know that already. And if it's gonna be that type of game, just a ground and pound, like, and I say that I was saying this a lot this year, bro. Playoffs come down to matchups heavily. If it's gonna be that type of game, a ground and pound, control the ball type of game, honestly, bro, I would pick the Titans. Like I said, I feel like the Ravens are a better team this year than they were last year. We're gonna keep checking some more stats, but if it come down to that type of game, I would pick the Titans. And rushing yards, they both 1 and 2. So we like I said, we know what's up when it comes to that. We know what it is when it comes down to that. Let's see. Defense, rushing defense. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Ravens are up there, allowing 108 yards a game. Titans, below average. Probably actually about average. They're about average. I say a little bit below, but they're allowing 120. Not too much of a big difference, honestly. Ravens, about top 5 pass defense. Titans, the 4th worst pass defense in the league. Like I said, I feel like the defense is not as good as they were last year. And if it comes down to that, and Ravens pass defense is up there, and they have a lot of good cornerbacks. What, put Marlon Humphrey on AJ Brown, Marcus Peters. Really, you don't even have to do one-on-one. I mean, if they killing you like that, yeah. But they got Marcus Peters as well. You know what I'm saying? Marcus Peters, Marlon Humphrey. You know, like I said, if it come down to it, bro. If it come down to a just one of those gritty games, I think the Titans would have the better game plan. But I think just strictly off of personnel, and if you have good players on the team, and you have a good coach, one can compensate for the other big time. And I think that will probably happen in this one, because I think Harbaugh is a good coach, but low key, Vrabel might be a little better. They might even be on the same level. I'm not gonna even do that too much, but I'd pick the Ravens in this one, bro. I'd pick the Ravens. Okay, I gotta continue it like this because I don't know. Camera been tripping, man. I might have to go buy a new one today. We'll see. But Yeah, man. Like I was saying, I feel like the Titans' game plan probably would be better than the Ravens, but as if they execute. Both teams have even shots of winning this game. I think the last time that they played earlier this year, the Ravens won, but they barely won. What week? I don't know what week that was. Is that week 11? Is that what it was? Oh, that was this year? Ain't no way. That was definitely this year. Hey, I'm gonna stick with what I said, bro. Titans have a really good chance of taking this home, but I'll pick the Ravens in this one. Winner go home situation. I'll pick the Ravens. We'll see how it plays out. If I take that, I'll take that. Yeah, like I said, both of these teams I feel like evenly matched, very much so. But we'll see how it plays out. Okay, next we have Chicago versus New Orleans. Earlier this year, New Orleans won. I think it was an OT. Very close game. Let me see about that one. Breeze played. Kamara played. Latavius, Burton. Kamara had 9 for 96. So, what's his name didn't play? Michael Thomas. Michael Thomas didn't play. Okay. I don't see Michael Thomas or Emmanuel Sanders. Bears played Nick Foles. David Montgomery played. David is going to be out. If I'm not mistaken. Let me check that. Okay. It says quickly able to return in week 17. So we expecting David Montgomery to play then. Okay, Cordell Patterson, Mitch. So Mitch is starting now, so that's gonna be the difference. Honestly, bro, I don't think I'm gonna do a deep dive into this one. If y'all want to educate me on some things, y'all do it in the comment section. I don't think I'm gonna do a deep dive into this one, but for my pick, I'm gonna pick the Saints in this one. That's just why I feel is a better team at this point in time. Let me see. The Bears last. Let me see. Check the Bears last 5 opponents. Okay, lost to the Packers. Blew out the Jags. Had a good game with the Vikings. Blew out the Texans. Lost to the Lions. And then lost to the Packers twice. Oh my gosh. Packers swept them. I'll take the Saints in this one, bro. I'll be honest. I'm gonna ride that choice out. Sorry, Bears fans. Sorry, y'all. But I'm gonna have to stick with it on that one. I'm not gonna lie. Next, we got the Seahawks versus the Rams. I know Seahawks won the first time they played. No, Rams won first time they played. Seahawks won the second time. The Seahawks definitely shut them down. Let me see if Jared Goff is playing. Still questionable. Uncertain. He got a broken thumb, bro. I don't know, man. I'd pick the Seahawks in this one. I'm gonna expect a close game just like it was last time. But Seahawks really like shut them down, bro. Like they did them bad last time. I'm expecting a good game, but I'm gonna ride with the I'm gonna ride the Seahawks on this one, bro. You know, it'd be crazy if they win with Walford. Cause he actually looks a lot more mobile. That's his name, right? Walford. He actually looks a lot more mobile than Jared Goff. But when it comes to the passing game, like of course I think Jared Goff would be the best option, but it'd be crazy if they win with him. Tampa Bay versus Washington. I'm gonna pick Tampa Bay in this one. It's gonna be a good game. Turnover differential, Tampa Bay is in the top 5 roughly, with this by number 6. Washington, let's see how they looking. -4, so they're at the bottom of the league, pretty much like below average. Tampa Bay is +8 and they're -4. That's kind of a big difference. Defense, Tampa Bay. Oh, so overall defense, Washington number 2. It's gonna be a good game. Washington number 2 and Tampa Bay is 5. Offense, let's check offense. Tampa Bay top 10, and Washington is near the bottom of the league. They have the 3rd worst offense in the league according to the number. 2 dominant defenses, but the gap in the offenses is insane, bro. I'm gonna pick Tampa Bay. I'll roll with them on this one. I don't really got too much to deep dive. Can it be done? Yes, it can be done, bro. It definitely can be done because Alex Smith, you know, he's not a bad QB, and he has a defense like that on his side. It's just about who has a better game as a unit. Tampa Bay secondary nice, but I think Washington can make something happen on offense with their passing game. Solid run game. I think Tampa Bay will probably slow the run game down, but I think they can make stuff happen. They can dink and dunk. I think Washington can make something happen. They can dink and dunk, and how they beat the Steelers. You know, that's just hypotheticals. I'm gonna pick Tampa Bay to win this one. So that's my picks for wild card weekend, y'all. We're gonna end it there. I keep forgetting to do that. We're gonna end it there. Appreciate y'all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know your thoughts below. Stay tuned. Stay blessed.
You done messed up, Aaron.
Yeah. Hey, Hall. Man amongst boys, I walk with the Lord. Gotta be careful what you say because your tongue is a sword. Why you speaking what I think and ain't no